Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we shall learn the topic of line integral corresponding to the given vectors. So suppose you are given some vector r of u which is a function of u. So here our u is the given variable and this is a vector quantity. So we have the component of this vector r of u as x of u I cap, y of u j cap and z of u k cap. So we can say this r of u, this represents the position vector for any point x, y, z. So for the line integral, what do you mean by that? We mean by that is, suppose you have some curve which is defined to be which is defined by the symbol c. So on this curve, suppose this is the point p1 and this is the point p2. So what they are saying if we have some curve joining the points p1 and p2 where u is equal to u1 at the point p2. So at p1 we have u is equal to u1, the value of u is u1, and here the value of u2 is u2. So in this particular case, what we are doing, we are taking the integral of some vector quantity moving from this point to this point. Now this might not always be a straight line, so it could be anything. So what they are saying assume that this curve C is composed of finite number of curves for which r of u has a continuous derivative. So suppose we can I can draw like this. So it suppose consists of small portions of curves which each have continuous derivatives, right? So at any point we do not find any kind of discontinuity here. In that case, we can calculate the integral for the vector a, which is defined suppose by a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap. So we can say this is a vector point function having position defined and it is also continuous along C. So we can then calculate the integral of this vector a with respect to the position vector dr from the point p1 to the point p2, and we can write this to be the integration of vector a dot with vector dr defined over whole of the curve C, right? So now you might be thinking that why are we taking this dot product of a with dr? So what this vector mean, the vector that is given to you is this a vector, right? So you wanted to calculate what is the tangential component of this vector along C. So if you are given this curve, so suppose at this point you are given this direction, this is the tangent to this given curve, right? So they are saying to you that whatever is the tangential component of this vector along the tangent direction to this particular curve, so we in that particular direction we can perform this integration, and that integration that is known as line integration. So basically we can after taking the dot product, your vector a that was given to be this a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap, right? And your vector dr that is given to be equal to dx I cap plus dy j cap plus dz k cap. So when you take the dot product, you will obtain a1 dx plus a2 dy plus a3 dz, right? So this is what you obtain, and so we define the line integral by this quantity. So in general we say if you perform the integration with respect to any curve, you will obtain the line integral of that vector point function. For an example, let us see this question. They are saying we are to evaluate the integral of the vector f dot dr over the curve C. So this vector f is given to us, right? So we are to calculate the tangential direction of this vector along the curve C, where what is C? C is the straight line joining these 2 points. So we are required to solve this line integral. So first of all, you should know what equation represent this curve C. So from the information of these 2 points, you first have to calculate what is your straight line. Now given these two curves 0 0 0 and 1 comma 1 comma 1, you can calculate the equation of straight line, right? So how do you calculate it? suppose this is x1, this is y1, this is z1. For point 1 this is x2, y2 and z2. So then the general equation of straight line is x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1, that is equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1, that is equal to z minus z1 upon z2 minus z1. So this is the equation of straight line. So here using these values, so we can write this equation, and when you solve this you obtain x is equal to y is equal to z. And I am calling this because all of these three, they are equal, so I can call this to be equal to some other variable t. Why I am calling this to be t, you will see that in a moment. So in order to calculate this integral, what you are to do, you are to calculate this vector dr, because it is not given to you directly. F vector is given to you, you have calculated the given curve, the equation of the given curve, this is defined by this, right? So you are now required to calculate what is this dr. So first of all you should know what is this vector r. So for that, for calculating the position vector for vector r, so that would simply be position, if you have this point x whose coordinates are x comma y comma z in the coordinate axis, right? So the position vector, you know, that is given by vector r, and this vector r is represented by xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, right? This is how you define the position vector. So that is what we have done here. We have written the position vector as this quantity. Now we have converted everything in terms of t, because your x is equal to t and y is also equal to t, z is also equal to t, therefore you have ti cap plus tj cap plus tk cap as this vector r. So but we in the question we for the solution of this question we do not require vector r, instead we require the vector dr. So when you solve the vector dr, it would become equal to I cap plus j cap plus k cap. How? You are to differentiate this quantity with respect to t. So you will obtain I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Now you have vector f, you have vector dr. So next task is you will calculate their dot product, and before doing that, here in f vector we also see x, y, z variables. So what if we convert all these in terms of t, because we have x is equal to y is equal to z as equal to t. So instead of x, y and z we can substitute t, so your function becomes this one. And moreover we can also convert these given points in terms of t. So these are the values of x, y and z. So here, because they are equal, so the value of t also becomes equal to 0 and it also becomes equal to 1. So you are seeing that here we were in 3 dimension, a vector representing the position of a particle in 3 dimension. We have now changed that system from this 3 variables to 1 variable here. And what does this become? It become equal to, that means you will take the dot product of these two vectors that you have calculated, and you will perform the integration now with respect to t, right? So you have converted your line integral here, line integral that is converted to single integral, as we do in the for the real variables, right, in one variable. So this becomes equal to this integration. Now when you perform this dot product, you also get rid of this unit vectors I vector, j vector and k vector. So that means you will get 3t square plus 6t multiplied by 1 minus 4t square multiplied by 1 plus 20t cube multiplied by 1. This is how you take the dot product. So you have this particular function. So now it's very simple to perform its integration. So when you perform the integration and substitute the limits as equal to 0 to 1, you obtain this as the final answer. So this is how you do the calculation over here. Well, that is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.